do you think the government should do to help reduce carbon emissions?
Reduce the price of the oyster, because the oyster prices are ridiculous. And let me just say that now, because that is just ridiculous. £42 something for a week travel card. Who has got £42 something for a week travel card? That is ridiculous. Or monthly. And then and that's just for half rate for 16 to 17. And I checked for an adult rate, that's 80 something quid. That's not on. That's not on.
We have to make a stand, or else we're not going to get anywhere really. We're going to be like stable, and the world's just going to collapse and probably die.
I think they should just get out there more and start getting involved and showing that they're able to do it as well.
Would you support a restriction on air travel to reduce the impact of carbon emissions?
No, I wouldn't support a restriction on air travel, because how else are you going to get to other parts of the country, and the people don't want to be on boats for a whole matter of months. There has to be some form of way they can find a source of fuel that they can reuse as well.
But at the same time, you know, when you see a cheap flight for wherever it is, you know, you want to take it. So it is kind of that thing, isn't it? It's kind of the double barrel thing that you don't know. You want it to happen, but at the same time, you still want this cheap flight. So maybe they reduce the air travel and still keep the cheap flights. I don't know.
Do you feel like part of your community?
Absolutely not.
I feel like I'm part of the community, but if you mean if I'm part of society, no, I feel that we're excluded to an extent that we have a voice in our own house, but then when we get outside we're told to shut up.
Yeah, we went out into the community. Some other friends went with this like mentoring group, so we went with them.
Well, like I was saying to Monroy, he was saying to me, we are now because we're Connections Young Advisor. So,
but before,
yeah,
we didn't feel like it was part of the community. But now we've got the opportunity to go into our communities and speak to everyone in the community. So everyone is kind of looking at us now. So we feel like we're the voice for our community.
As a young person, do you feel listened to? Can you point to any experiences you felt listened to by those in authority?
I don't think I'm being listened to. I think if I really want to speak to someone so I can get my point across, because this is just not on that. Because they're always saying that, oh, black youths are doing this, oh, youths are doing this. They're not doing anything. They're not helping to support these issues. They can huff and puff and blow the house down, but they're not producing any work. They're not producing anything.
The government's not wanting us young people to speak. The local authorities don't give us a chance to speak. I don't think we need more conferences and more youth in this to let the young people speak.
I still think authorities don't listen to young people as much as they should do.
Probably today. I got listened to today, so that were a good thing.
How might we improve young people's involvement in their community?
I think we should stop speaking for young people, we should stop labelling young people, we should start training young people, empowering them to be active citizens.
I think involving them in kind of projects that are based in the community to improve their community, to actually feel part of the community, because that's the big issue, is because you don't feel part of the community. It's not until you actually get to do something as part of something together.
Probably like an activity day like this, or just get them to, like, I don't know, do sports or play something, because children these days, they have nothing to do except start riots and violence and all that, and so you need to get them like doing something that's keeping them off the streets.
Young youths nowadays love music. Build a music centre, build like a youth radio station where it can be run by youth, where youths can come, say what they can and get a little money on the side, and then get an experience out of that. So when they go to a job and they show it on the CV, they'll think, yeah, he has experience in that, and it will make them not look like the minority.
But we're more on the side of people who are suffering, whether they're homeless, they're selling drugs, they've just come out of prison, they've got family problems. Those are the people that we're there to reach out to, because as far as I'm concerned, those are the people that need the most help.
I think unless you're given an opportunity to use your energies in a positive way, I think it's very easy to end up in a situation where you feel a sense of belonging and you could be manipulated.
The camera probably can't see, but I've got reduce the gun crime here. I've got to reduce the gun crime because I think there's too much gun crime in the streets at the moment.
Make the rules. Don't stick to the structure if you don't think it's working for you.
So you need a positive kind of input in the media systems, a positive kind of ideology to be input in everyone's mind.
What Channel U do is support the young people, any music coming through. Yeah. If we're giving the opportunity to young people to make the videos, if I say to a young person, where do you want to get a film shot? Do you want to do it in your neighbourhood? Yeah, I want to represent my ends. So if they want to film in their ends, I've got no choice as being Channel U to show that on it.
Yeah, for real. The community comes together, works together, sort of for the better of each other. And the community could be anyone, basically living within that area, from any background.